De-aged indie balls.
De-aged indie balls. Speaking of giant balls, check out the balls on James Gunn. DC Studios ain't going to Comic Con this year as well. Wow. Comic Con is in big trouble. Now,
Do you think it's becoming like what E3 is? Just it's fading away.
we've been through this phase before though with Comic Con. I remember that no one went to it one year, and then the next year back was bigger than ever. So I think a lot of this is to do with the actors could be striking. So if the actors strike, they can't go to San Diego Comic Con and get brought out on stage. The writers are striking, so you can't bring out people who are involved with it. So Comic Con were just getting back on the feet. They had last year was the first year back from true pandemic. And everyone were there. Everyone made it big. No one's going this year at all. I think Hall H might get cancelled because what have they got to show? Nothing. Now,
There'll be stuff there.
yeah, there'll be stuff there, and maybe that's what most people like going for.
I kind of expected this when they announced the cast of Superman.
Yeah, I was expecting it after that as well because it's like, well, what are they gonna do now then? So
Yeah, unless they were planning on something even bigger, which was not, it's a possibility, but not a very good chance of that happening. So
well, that's it. Marvel haven't managed to lock down the Fantastic Four yet, so they can't be going and showing them off. DC's just blown the load with the Superman cast, on a tweet, which I think James Gunn were going to do anyway because once the reports got out there, I feel like he's the guy who likes to set the record straight, like right away. So there's that. This just makes me worried. We want to go to Comic-Con one year, and finding out weeks before, that it happens, they ain't going.
it's so unpredictable.
I know.
Really unpredictable.
I think what we'd probably have to do instead is just do D23 because we know Marvel's going to be there. Which is
I'll just do just go to America and do like a tour through the country or something. I don't know. Go to UFO hotspots.
yeah,
Kind of like they did.
UFO hotspots in Paul.
Yeah. Maybe we might meet an alien.
I'd love to meet an alien, but yeah, this really does knock my confidence down though for going to Comic Con because we would have to have it all booked well in advance. Like, if we want to go next year, we're gonna have to start booking around Christmas time. And
we don't know anything about it.
And we don't know if they're gonna be there. So yeah, it's all right if you're in the area and it's just a drive in America, but yeah, no. Why do you think they're not going then? Do you think they just haven't got up to show? Or
Well, it's still very early days. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's announced the first half of like the phase. Gods and Monsters for DC, and obviously, he's going to be wrapped up in so much. He's got so much going on. I don't even want to know what's going through his head. He must wake up, work, go to sleep, working. He just must be on it 24/7. Because not just obviously James Gunn, obviously I forgot his name, the other dude who's in charge of DC Studio. Yeah, so both of them, do you know what I mean? They're both wrapped up in a lot, and they kind of have to, they're not really a part of it, but they've got these other movies they need to just get out of the way. So they've got a lot of work to do. They're not building. They're not doing a couple movies. We've got to remember this. They're building now a new universe, a brand new universe, whole new characters, whole new stories. When I say new characters, I mean like they're gonna probably use, they're gonna do a new iteration, but also like new characters that weren't in the previous other movies. So they're gonna have a lot on the plate, and if they need the time away, they don't want to show anything. They're not ready to show anything. That's fine. Marvel have done that. It's fine. Just when it's ready, we're ready.
There's two big things here for me. One thing is, I think they've seen Marvel make big announcements, and then sometimes these things don't come to fruition. So I think they want to lay off it, not announce as much, and take a seat back. Also, I think they've got 2 films coming out. One right after Comic-Con. In Blue Beetle, like a couple of weeks later. I think they feel like them announcing the new universe has kind of tainted people's excitement for these films that are coming out this year. Because look at the box office result of The Flash. They might be thinking, let's not mention the new universe until these other films are out the way. Oh, my seat's collapsing. Because I'm fat as fuck.
Stop buying Hot Toys and buy a better chair.
Yeah. I'll do that. I like me chair.
No, you won't.
No. So, yeah, I think, they've looked at the...
You need a booster seat, that's what you need.
Yes. Do you know what? I'm actually going to do that. But yeah, no, I think they've seen the box office results of The Flash. It's probably a little part to do with it, but it's like, let's not mention the new universe until it's all done and out of the way now. But I think the damage has already been done. People know what's coming.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was excited this year because, it's our first year on the channel. I was really looking forward to us, covering Comic-Con. Like, a weekend, maybe staying up all night and covering Comic-Con. Doesn't look like we're going to be doing that now. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, DC's not going to Comic-Con. Comic-Con might as well not happen this year for the big events. There's going to be small things there for people, but I just really hope that they're there next year. Which I think there will be. There is the pattern of they miss a year and then boom, come back the year after with everything. So I think there's going to be some big announcements this year, but next year.
I kind of wish that wasn't the case, to be honest, because now it's going to be, if they both attend Comic-Con next year, it's going to be like, oh, we've got everything Marvel, DC 1 year, and then the year after, we don't get any, we don't, like you said, we don't get anything. And then the year after that, we get something. The year after that, we don't. The year after that. And now it seems like if it's going to be the case, is like, I wish we'd get something Marvel 1 year, something DC 1 year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it sort of swap between the two. But now it seems like it's going to be Marvel, DC, nothing. Marvel, DC, nothing.
Well, will Marvel even go next year as well, though, considering they've got D23?
Mm.
That's every 2 years. It won't be happening this year, but it'll definitely be happening next. But anyway, Comic-Con's fucked. But let's move on to our
Sorry, nerds.
Yeah, let's move on to our next topic.